I mean, when he has all his pitches working, especially when he can get that breaking ball over any time, and first pitch breaking ball, which is a lot in the first inning, and then he had a well-located fastball away, in, and up when necessary. So yeah, he had it going on tonight, and you could just sort of tell when he left last night that he was going to be ready. Today he had that kind of look in his eyes.
What went into the decision to have him kind of finish when he did?
Pardon?
What went into the decision to have him take him out?
Well, actually, he had a back spasm in the fourth, and we didn't know, how far he was going to go. That's why you saw him. He takes pride in hitting. You saw him take those 3 pitches, and so just said, "Hey, man, just take the pitches, and then pitch as long as you can," which he did, and that's what went into the decision to take him out. I mean, he gave us all he had, during the time he was out there, and then our bullpen did the rest.
It looked like Wilson Contreras was talking to him a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what they were talking about. I don't know if I asked Strauss, and Strauss is matter of fact kind of guy, and so I didn't elaborate or ask him too many questions. And then Tim Timmons came over later in the game. He just said that that it was mostly Contreras John at him, and so I don't know what he was talking about, and I don't know if Strauss even understood what he was saying. So maybe that's why he didn't get upset or even do anything about it or think about it.
With the back, is that something that you're worried about moving forward, or the way that
No, I ain't worried about it. Just it happens sometimes, I mean, throwing a baseball is really an unnatural act to throw it under, overhand, and so in the back is so, delicate. If anybody's ever, you don't know why spasms come up, but they did, and he gave us. It was a real gutsy performance. He gave us what he had.
Why wasn't Davey Lowe's coaching first?
Davey had a personal family matter, and it was an emergency, and won't elaborate on it. We just don't know exactly when Davey will be back, so we just hope that everything works out fine for for Davey and his family.
Dusty, can you talk about Bryce Harper, a couple doubles tonight?
Mm-hmm.
That's really behind you guys early on.
Well, yeah, and Bryce was patient. Seemed like he's getting his act back together, and when you see him taking pitches and not really going for a lot of the bait, then it's a different series than when we played him last year. Last year they were walking him a lot, and this year I figured there were some times where they could have walked him and didn't. So. He swung the bat well. He ran the bases well. He really hustled in the outfield, and it was an overall good game for Bryce.
Dusty, you mentioned a couple times you thought this was a big series. Were you surprised at all that it hasn't been sold out, that it's not been super electric?
Yeah, kind of. Maybe it's not as big to people here as it is, to both these teams. And I mean, we relish, and need sellouts. And, if the Cub fans were in here, we'd probably have a half-filled stadium, because about 40% of them are Cub fans. And you see them walking around town, you see them for the game, you see them everywhere. And so, we'd rather have all red, but we'll take blue as long as you have butts in the seats.